by curse bearers. My. There's a good chance we'll clash sooner or later. We're after the same thing after all. You head on back to the mansion, ma'am. I think I'll tail her for a while. Okay. Hey, there we go. We beat it. No more curses. Haru has received multiple reports about other suspected curse bearers. Although concerned about Yamatono, who is apparently also after the curse stones, she entrusts Richter to continue his investigation. Oh, we're now at 3 AM. Nice. Back here again. I left Richter to continue looking for curse bearers, and came home alone. We can hear the wind rustling in the trees. Will this really be enough to gather the soul dregs I need? What if nobody uses any more curses? I'll lose my chance to bring him back. The old Shigima mansion, we rebuilt it here after the Great Kanto earthquake. It's always stayed the same all these years. Even the war didn't touch it. I never liked it growing up. I always wanted to live somewhere more modern. Shigima residence. Once a warrior clan with a mansion in Honjo, now a dynasty of police officials, the Shigima family is one of considerable repute. The family estate was originally located some distance from the city, but the Great Kanto earthquake of 1923 forced them to rebuild in a new location. The Shigima mansion was at one time a bustling place where members of the social elite mingled. 1 year ago, however, the head of the house was struck with a sudden melancholy, and ever since their mansion has stood silent as a grave. Okay. Go inside or wait here. Oh. Oh. Oh, that one has cracked. Okay. I'm wondering now what I'm supposed to do, because there's I can't do anything further. Alright, I guess back to Tetsuo. I guess. The hunt for curse bearers too. Satsumi and Ereo decide to collect the curse stones as soon as possible before they become the cause of an unprecedented tragedy. The two obtain the foot-washing mansion from Yutaro Namagaki and head to their next destination. Midoriko Park. Okay. Bum 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 bum. I wonder if that's actually Nejima. Excuse me, sorry to bother you, but we have some questions for you. Or it's the teacher noting. It could... I don't know. Let's see. Person of interest. Wait. Very hard to tell because he looks a lot different. Araishi. What? Are you with the police? I haven't done anything. Don't worry, this isn't an interrogation or anything, we just want to talk. You're Hideki Araishi, right? The historian? We know who you are, so this won't take long. But since we saw you here, we'd just like to ask a couple questions. Ah. Hideki is a historian who works part-time as a curator at the local folk museum and as a teacher at Kamagata High School. His recent publication on the Rite of Resurrection has caused a stir in occult circles. Hideki is the quintessential obsessive researcher. Despite being entirely unsuited for teaching, he had no choice but to take up a position at Kamagata High School in order to make ends meet. While having a captive audience in his classes goes some way to satisfying his need for respect and recognition, his conceited nature makes him unpopular among the students. Lately, he is concerned that articles he contributed to purely monetary reasons have earned him a reputation as a researcher of the occult. But the surge of interest in the topic and the resulting volume of article requests he is receiving are undeniably tempting. Hideki is a regular at the Kurokikyo Cafe on Hokusai Street, where he can be found outside his work hours writing essays and manuscripts. His published books include A Study of the Unknown and An Introduction to Bando History. Oh. Well, let's get it over with. I'm a busy man. Questioning people like this can put unnecessary stress on them depending on their position. This guy is pretty sharp. I'll have to play it safe and only push him when I see an opening. From appearances, it's hard to imagine this small, bookish, well-spoken man being very dangerous. But in this day and age, you never know. I should be careful. I'm just gonna itch my ear real quick. Okay. What were you doing? No, Mr. Arashi, what were you doing here at this time of night? Doing research, of course. Day or night, information never sleeps. That's an admirable philosophy. You know, your research has been quite the talk around town. What was it they were saying? You discovered something about the book? About some book? The Record of Fates. Ah, right, you found some kind of ritual in the Record of Fates. What? Don't tell me you want to know how to carry out the Rite of Resurrection too? To be perfectly honest, I'm tired of people asking me about it all the time. None of you even care about the local history. You just come crawling out of the woodwork when something interesting pops up. Looks like I hit a nerve. If you think you can force me to tell you because you're a policeman, you're sorely mistaken. And that's not what I was gonna do. You know. So what were you doing? Was the research you were doing just now also related to the Rite of Resurrection? Well, yes, that's right. What exactly were you looking for? I have no reason to tell you that. You wouldn't understand anyway. Was the research you were doing just now also related? Well, yes, that's right. Oh. Is that the same? Okay. About his research. Are you doing all this research so you can use the Rite of Resurrection yourself? You're a policeman. Do you really think people can be brought back to life? Everyone I meet. Pitiful. So you don't believe in the Rite? Whether it's real or not has nothing to do with my research. Such things are better left to the occult freaks. Also, I thought. Things changed, and it's become necessary for me to pursue the Rite. So now I pray that it is real. What changed? I'm sure you can imagine, the funds for my research. I receive a large amount of funding for seeking the Rite of Resurrection, and if I find it, I'll receive a sum so great that I'll never have to worry about money again. Oh, so that means someone is sponsoring your research, is that right? So what if they are? You have no idea how hard we work to secure funding for our research. I have no interest in teaching those children. Listen to me, I'll tell you one thing. Those experts you see writing provocative books or spouting nonsense on TV to try and get popular, all of them are just trying to get the money they need to do their research. With how popular the occult is, saying something even remotely spooky can lead to big money. What? But I bought your book. The Pursuit of the Unknown begins first and foremost with belief. I was so inspired by that bit. I do appreciate your patronage. Unfortunately, however, the occult is not my true interest. The fate of the unknown is to be destroyed by thorough research and deep consideration. No way. I can't believe it. You're surprisingly innocent. About the Record of Fates. This Record of Fates, where did you get your hands on it? The Star House of an all-private residence in the city, just as the public was told. I'm unable to be more precise due to an agreement with my informant. And what kind of research do you want to be doing? I'm sure it wouldn't interest you, but to put it simply, the focus of my research is how historical accounts transform into folklore over the years as they are passed down from generation to generation. What does that mean? Due to human bias, the account of any event is inevitably changed by the person communicating it. This is not necessarily done with ill intentions. It happens when someone tries to fill in the gaps in a story that lacks details, or when something's left out or abridged because of the story's length, or when a story twists and shifts as it's spread through oral tradition. Even when two stories are told about the same event, differences in culture or environments affect how it's told, changing its contents. Silly little things can then turn into terribly mysterious legends. My research is the study of how history, culture, and legend all influence each other. I see. Take the Seven Mysteries of Honjo, for example. Why are some of the mysteries seemingly about nothing particularly interesting? You'd think stories wouldn't last a decade, let alone hundreds of years, so why? Perhaps putting it that way piques your interest. I admit I am curious. So that's what you've been researching all this time. Makes sense. As I said, it does not matter to me whether the rite exists or not. If people in the Edo period believed that what was written in the record of fates was real, that's all I'm interested in. But I have to be realistic. The research I'd like to do is unfortunately not very lucrative. That's why I need to take some risks. Well, in that case, I think I might have a guess as to what it is you were looking for. Soul drakes. No, I would guess curse stones. What? Damn it. If you know about that, then... Calm down, no need to get so defensive. Show the curse stone. Sure. We both want information, right? Why don't we have a nice friendly chat? A curse stone? You're a curse bearer. A leaf. It's the Evergreen Beach then. Yep, will you show me yours? Ah, it was him. This is mine, the ever-burning lantern. Interesting. I'll tell you this for free. The Evergreen Beach comes from a man who was hanged for spreading false rumours. But the accusations against him were unfounded, and he died cursing those who deceived him. Huh. So that is a resentful memory held within the Evergreen Beach. The memories of the Seven Mysteries are truly fascinating. If only I could collect them all. Do whatever you want, but you should know something. This stone of mine lets me curse anyone who tries to mislead me. What? But... So don't try and lie to me. I'll know. You would curse a citizen? And you call yourself an officer of the law? That all depends on you. I don't want to use it if I don't have to. What is it you want? The curse stones are dangerous. I'd like to confiscate yours. Excuse me, but my right. First let me ask you one thing. You haven't used that curse, have you? No, of course I haven't, I swear. I see. Good. Now, why don't you hand over that stone? Unless you'd rather try using it on me instead. Damn it, damn you, I won't give it to you. If I were to say that, what would happen? Would it be a crime? The police are aware of how dangerous the stones are. I could arrest you under Article 1, Section 2 of the Minor Offences Act. Or you hand it over and all you lose is your secret ability. Think of what would happen to all your research if you were arrested. Fine. You can have the stone. Here. Hey! Nice. And now I learn about what it is. Kills by disembowelment, one who finds themselves trapped in the darkness of the curse echo. Oh. That's what that was that I saw. It was a disembodied head. It didn't have a body though. When Honjo was filled with samurai residences, the spies of the... Is that the shogunate? Shogunate? I don't know how you say it. Lived amongst the townspeople to keep an eye on things. The Sobacar of South Waragesui served as one of their outposts. They would communicate to each other in code by turning the lantern on or off. Tonight at 4 AM meant that someone would be having the last sober of their life, and that their belly would be sliced open the next night. An unfortunate incident occurred in which a man attacked a woman in a bout of fury. He regretted it deeply, even declining to invoke the right to defend his honour, but the deed was done. Still, he could not accept it. His rage at having been used by his daimyo boiled over, turning into a grudge he would never forget. Nearby, he saw a lantern quietly glowing in the night, and when the 6th bell rang, the man cut his own stomach open. Since then, the lantern could be seen alight before the sober cart had opened, and would flicker out suddenly even when there was no wind blowing. As this unsettling phenomenon continued, the rumours surrounding it grew, and soon all were convinced that it was the man who cut open his stomach visiting from beyond. Oh, and he's got a sword in his stomach, I didn't even realise. That's what I don't get though. I was trapped in the darkness as Shogo. I wasn't trapped in the darkness for long though. Good choice. I look forward to seeing how your research pans out. Alright, would you tell us everything you know about what's been going on? If you help us out, we'll give you all the information we've gotten after we solve the case. What do you say? In that case, will you tell me about all the resentful memories of the Seven Mysteries? I believe they are the key to the secret hidden in the Record of Fates. Sure, why not? I'll learn about them as I collect the curse stones. I have a feeling that Tetsuo is going to be the one that goes through the entire game. Oh, this is where we met Shogo. But thanks to you, we learned a lot from him. No wonder, the mysteries and Rite are all public information. He kept everything he knows about the other curse bearers, and the source of the curse was of the curse here hidden. I was hoping he'd at least give us a clue about how to beat these curses. Oh, I see. Then we should be more aggressive next time, really make him spit it out. And by we, I mean you. I'm guessing he wants to save this curse. He wouldn't have told us anything, no matter what we asked. But now we know where he hangs out. We can always send someone for him if need be. Right, got it. I was surprised to hear that there are actually 9 of the 7 mysteries, though. Yeah, that's 2 extra curse bearers we have to find. We've confiscated 2, so there are 6 more. They could be anywhere in the town. We have to find them fast or they may start using the curses. No, I think we're already too late. Huh? I didn't tell you this, but there were some soul dregs in Namagaki's curse stone. Really? Then he already killed someone with it? It's not much, so it probably wasn't a curse bearer. Shit. Well, we know who did it. We can make arrangements to take him into custody. We'll have Paranormal Affairs pick him up tomorrow. For now, we continue our research. Or our search. Right, on to the next place. We just have to cross them off the list one by one. Oh, but boss? Good to know we can use the Minor Offences Act to arrest people with curse stones. But why didn't we do that with Namagaki? If we could do that, there'd be no need for Paranormal Affairs. What grounds would a normal detective have to put him under arrest? Oh, right. Yeah, I suppose that's true. Oh, that's where we would have bumped into Shogo, I guess. Oh, the next one's... Oh, right. I can't do anything now. I get the feeling that if I start this, it doesn't... It's probably just the same. Yep. 'Tis indeed. So I guess I don't have a choice but to go to the next bit of the story. Ba 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 ba. Boom boom boom. Alright. So on to Spirit... Oh god, this one's gonna be horrible. Spirit Board. Yoko Sakazaki searches for the Rite of Resurrection, hoping to revive her friend who jumped to her death. To get the information she needs, she meets with her classmate Mio Kurosuzu in their classroom at midnight and attempt using a spirit board. Oh, wonderful. Gotta love this, we're in a school at midnight. That should be everything. Okay, let's start. This is horrible. Ready for this, Yoko? I'm ready. Okay, I'm ready. High school student, Yoko Sakazaki. I will admit, I do like how her name rolls off the tongue. Yoko was a student in Class 2C at Kamagata High School. Unable to comprehend why her childhood friend and classmate Michio Shiraishi committed suicide, she attempted to investigate the incident herself. However, she was unable to make any progress and feeling desperate, invited transfer student Mio Kurosuzu to join her in performing a spirit board ritual. Born and raised in Honjo, Sumida City, Yoko's family has owned and operated the beloved candy shop, Senoya, since its establishment in the early Showa era. Despite her modest appearance, Yoko is a cheerful and vivacious young woman with a sense of duty and compassion so strong that she is easily moved to tears. She is also a bit quick-tempered and quarrelsome, always prepared to stand up against those who harm her family or friends. It is possible, however, that this readiness to fight is more driven by an innate love of chaos. Yoko's winning streak against arrogant boys in scraps since she was a child remains unbroken, and is the source of considerable stress for her mother. Yeah, I'll bet. Files updated. Kamagata High School, a co-educational municipal high school with 632 attendees. Its name is commonly shortened to Koma High. Although it opened as Honjo First Middle School in 1943, subsequent revisions to its enrollment policy saw it change its name, becoming Kamagata High School. The school strives to instill its students with the 3 S's of Sumida: sound morals, social responsibility, and strength of spirit. But success has been limited, plagued by delinquency, it has been forced to turn to temporary employees to compensate for its high staff turnover, and its sports clubs face challenges with its inner-city location and small campus. Its traditional culture research club is thriving, however, even issuing regular bulletins in collaborations with a local records office. Alright, let's start. This is the spirit board. This is how we'll be communicating. First, we'll both put a finger on the 10 yen coin that's on the board. Like this. Just like that. Relax your fingers as much as you can. Now for the chant. Repeat what I say, okay? O Spectre of the Spirit Board, please visit us. Your turn. Scepter. Oh god. Scepter of the Spirit Board, Spectre of the Spirit Board, Spirit of the Spectre Board. Spectre. Oh god. Spectre of the Spirit Board. Spectre of the Spirit Horde, Spectre of the Spirit Board. Please come this way. Please come on over. Please come to me. Please visit us. Spectre of the Spirit Board, Spectre of the Spirit Board, please visit us. Good. Please tell us if you are there. Whoa! Whoa, it really moved. Looks like we succeeded in the summoning. We can ask questions now. Right, questions. Start with a question you know the answer to and see the response. Then when you know your questions are being answered truthfully, you ask what you really want to know. Okay, I'll start with something simple. Okay, so I could just say, what is my name? Because obviously she said Yako. I might go with, what is this girl's name? Because it's less letters. What is this girl's name? Fine, what is the name of the girl across from me? Oh! Mio. Mio? Yeah, see? Even use that weird character you used to spoil your name. How flattering. Psychic Girl, Mio Kurosuzu. Mio transferred to Class 2C at Kamagata High School about 2 months ago. Although she is an extremely mild-mannered young woman, she exudes a somewhat off-putting dark aura which makes it difficult for her to form friendships. Mio has, however, found a friend in her classmate Yaka Sakazaki, and has begun opening up to her little by little. The truth of the matter is that Mio is the apprentice of a famous psychic. Possessing exceptional spirit sense, she takes on the troublesome task of surreptitiously handling spiritual disturbances that break out in schools across Tokyo before they become a problem. She transfers schools frequency as a result, and thus has trouble making human friends. Mio has already solved an incident at Kamagata High School involving a female student possessed by a spirit. Although she takes effort to hide her spirit sense, many develop an impression that Mio has a deep knowledge of the occult and the paranormal upon first meeting her, leading her to be anxious that her secrets have been exposed. The most common comment she receives is that she seems to get along well with crows and black cats, both symbols of bad luck. I bet, even the teachers get it wrong all the time. I guess these paranormal beings just tend to take a liking to you. Huh? I don't know how I should feel about that. Wait, why am I asking all of these? What is my name? I think it should know the answer to this. Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board, what is my name? Huh? What's the matter? How strange. No. Huh? It told me no. I bet it means it doesn't know. It may be the Spectre of the Spirit Board, but it doesn't know everything. Really? But it knew your name, Mio. Is this spirit really the real deal? Yes. It's fine. I feel like it's giving me attitude. Okay, what is this place? Where are we? Is it just going to spell out school? H-I... High School! Ba-da-da-da-da-da. High School. That's right! The answers don't seem to be very precise. Is it really you? Are you truly the Spectre of the Spirit Board? No. It said no. Is it lying? Not quite. The Spectre of the Spirit Board is just a temporary name we call them when using the board. We're actually calling a spirit with a strong tie to this place or one of the people participating. In other words, a spirit that just happened to be nearby and just felt like answering. They don't really think of themselves as the Spectre of the Spirit Board. Oh, really? Huh. Feels like some of the mystique has disappeared. Do you mind if I still call you the Spectre of the Spirit Board? Yes. Okay. Thanks. Always good to remember to say please and thank you. We'll try again. What's my name? What is my name? No. He didn't even hesitate this time. Alright. It's time to try asking serious questions. Yeah. Who does Mio have a crush on? Michio's cause of death. Okay, here I go. I'll be serious now. Yes, please. A Spectre of the Spirit Board. Did Michio Shiraishi in our class, who died by committing suicide by jumping 1 week ago, really commit suicide? Or was she pushed? So it really wasn't. I'm not surprised. I never believed it from the start. Now the important part. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, is this Mio? Oh, Michio. Michio was a second-year student at Komagata High School. She was found deceased 1 week ago in a back alley off South Warigesui Street, her entire body broken and severely contorted. Police determined that Michio committed suicide by jumping from a nearby apartment building. As there was no suicide note, the police based their conclusion on interviews with Michio's peers. Michio was an honor student with a good head on her shoulders and consistently excellent grades, making her a favourite among the teachers. Although she appeared somewhat reserved, she had a positive outlook on life and a courageous spirit. Michio and Yoko formed a long-lasting friendship during childhood, with Yoko's unbending, uncompromising attitude deeply influencing Michio. However, beneath her strong exterior, Michio had been pushing herself too hard and keeping her emotions bottled up to the point where they risked overflowing. Following her father's death 3 years ago and moving to a new house, Michio began avoiding Yoko. Although the two remained in the same area of town and attended the same high school, they gradually grew further apart. Yoko herself worried for her childhood friend, but incapable of wading into complexities in Michio's home life, kept a distance. The days passed, and though Michio longed to confess everything to Yoko, the moment to do so never came. Michio carried an old talisman and memento of her father with her at all times. So, what was her cause of death? Did Michio Shiraishi die in an accident? It said yes, so it was an accident and not a suicide. Michio. Then did she slip and fall from that apartment building? She was pushed. She didn't. What do you mean? Michio didn't die falling from the apartment building. Oh, unless she was murdered and then threw off the building. No way. If that were true, then why was she lying on the ground like that in the back alley of the apartment building? It was an accident, but not a fall. What happened to Michio on that day? Oh. Seems like it doesn't know the details. Where is the Rite of Resurrection? Then how about a Spectre of the Spirit Board? We want to use that Rite of Resurrection to bring Michio back to life. Oh god, the music's gone. Do you know where the Rite of Resurrection is? Under the table. I wonder. Uh-oh. Oh god. Huh? Oh god. Dick. What is this? Stop. I'm scared, Mio. Calm down, you can't let go before it's over. Whoa! Stop. I can hear it. The procession. Please stop, it hurts. I really like the music that plays when this, triggers. A fool's procession, those who hear it shall fall into the depths of hell. Kill them. Those who hear this sound, kill them all. You have acquired the power of the Curse Stone, the Fool's Procession. You can use it to kill those who hear the sound produced by the cursed echo for more than 30 seconds. The effect will be negated if you are seen in that time. Oh. Use the curse button to produce the sound. The Fool's Procession. Kill by fatal fall. One who hears its music for 30 seconds without seeing the curse bearer. That sounds terrible. So Omiyo stood atop the tall festival tower. It was her time to shine, and she was ecstatic. It had been years since she joined the troupe, but she had yet to enjoy her day in the spotlight. She wasn't particularly pretty, nor was she all that talented. As a composite